And we're back. My name is Malika Lim, and we have a very special guest today, Jonas. Who are you? What do you do? And what do we have in front of us?
I work for Helvetiq. We are a Swiss-based publisher.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not that common.
Did it take a long time to get to Gen Con?
Door to door, a good 19, 20 hours, yeah.
Oh, wow. What a journey.
But it's fine. It's not too much jet lag this time, so better than Toy Fair.
Sure. And you guys have a booth here at Gen Con this year, right?
Yes, we are in the entrepreneur row, so it's booth 2956.
2956 in entrepreneur role. Okay. Is this like the first Gen Con for?
For Helvetiq, yes.
Yeah?
It's the first time we come here. Our American distributor, Toysmith,
Sure.
took the booth. So there is one person from Toysmith, and two of us came from Switzerland to demo the game.
Amazing. That's amazing. So we only showing one game here at Gen Con this year?
No, so this is the second.
Okay.
Ryan from Toysmith demoed another game 2 days ago, I think. Team Up.
So this is Saturday, the most important day at Gen Con. So here is the game, Kartel?
Kartel, yeah.
What can you tell me about this game?
So Kartel is a game designed by Rainer Knizia. So it's a German author of board games. If you're a board game player, probably you know.
Yeah.
And it's a
Spiel winner
several
times. Yeah.
One of the really prolific author. And it's a 2-player to 6-player games, ages 6 and up. So it's really family-oriented,
cool.
casual gamer.
Is there an optimal amount of players in that range?
I would say 3 to 6. Like 2-player is a bit more repetitive.
Yeah.
But it plays quite well. But 3 to 6 is where it starts to get a bit more spicy.
We're gonna invite some more people to our party.
Yeah, we should.
And so I see, what are these, bandits? They're looking quite sneaky. Lots of characters, bags of money. What is the world of this game?
So Kartel is a world of gangs, let's say. So you have like 7 different colors, and in each color you have a boss.
Okay.
So you have 7 bosses. In each gang, besides the boss, you also have some bags of money. That's a bribe.
Oh, bosses and bribes.
And then you have their gangsters. Like for each color, you have like tokens with 1, 2, and 3. So they are it's token worth 1, 2, or 3 points.
Okay.
So, and we also have a cop, a little policeman. And we're going to take turn making him move around the circle, catch bandits, take bribes.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's the objective of this game? Like, how do I win?
So in this game, you want to have the most points.
Okay.
Points are bandits.
So I want to have the most bandits in my cartel?
Yes, so we're going to make him go around, and when you land on a token, you win that token. So if it's gangsters, perfect. If it's bribes, perfect.
Okay.
If you land on a boss, he goes to jail. Yeah. As soon as the jail cells are full, the game stops. So you have 7 colors, 7 boss, but only 5 places.
So there's a little bit of chance. I see a die here.
Yeah. So the die is a bit special. It just goes from 2 to 4. And this is...
oh, that's interesting. Only in even numbers.
Yeah. No, there is 3. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, it goes from 2 to 4, yeah. And you can always move by 1 or 2. But then if you roll a 4, you can choose to move by 3 or 4. So you can control a bit where you land.
Okay, so there's a little bit of range.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the boss to go to jail.
Actually, you want to put the boss in jail if you arrested bandits. So the way you score points is by arresting bandits. But those are worth points only if the boss is in jail at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's negative points. So let's say you arrest like purple gangsters. You will really want to put the purple boss in jail. Otherwise, those will be negative points for you at the end of the game.
Okay, so we're playing the good guys in this game.
So you can also take bribes.
Oh,
so as I said,
so sort of good guys.
Yeah, you can choose. So you have 7 colors.
Yeah.
And gangsters are points if the boss is in jail. Bribes are the opposite. If you take a pink bribe, for example, you will want the pink boss to be one of the 2 bosses that is not in jail at the end of the game. That way, it's 3 points.
Yeah, that's, you know, I've never done any criminal activity in my life, so I'm learning a lot from this game already.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
So let's play. I'm gonna catch them all.
Exactly. Also, you can start if you want.
Okay.
So I said you roll the die.
All right. I got a 4.
So you can choose to move by 1, 2, 3, or 4. So do you want to take a green bribe, arrest 3 pink bandits, arrest 1 green bandit, or take a
And
blue
so I
bribe.
can go
Only clockwise.
clockwise. So I would like to take those 3 bandits right there.
So you move by 2.
Thank
and
you.
right now, those are your points.
Yes.
If the pink boss goes to jail. For the moment, it's -3.
Okay.
So that's my turn. So I did 3. I could put the green boss in jail, but I don't have any green bandits.
Got
So there is no point for me because maybe you will be the one catching the green guys later. So
Makes
I will
sense.
go for the blue bribe. So
Okay.
I'm betting the
You're
blue boss.
already a crooked cop.
Yeah. Now I want to help him escape. So
Okay.
if he's not in jail at the end of the game, this is 3 points.
So you're very likely to be able to land on the blue boss because you have a choice in your die. It's not just the number.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now it's your turn. So actually, you maybe
Okay, the
will be able to
strategy. All right.
place him in jail.
All right. Oh, so I could go through 1, 2, 3, or 4, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Oh.
So if you put the blue boss in jail, then my bribe is going to be worthless. It's going to be 0.
I think I'm going to do that. All right. So I'll go here. Oops.
And he's going in jail.
All right.
So you can flip him over, and he's behind bars.
That's hilarious.
And so now I'm flipping.
And he also looks upset too.
Yeah. And now I'm flipping my token, and it's worth 0 because the blue boss is in jail.
Serves you right, you crooked cop.
So now that would be me. So okay, I need to win some points, so I will go for orange.
Okay. So if I take your orange boss, then that nulls kind of your points, right?
So no. If the bandits are the opposite of the bribe. So right now those are -2. But
Yeah.
as soon as the orange boss is in jail, they will be worth 2 points.
Got it.
Same for your pink guys. You really want to put him in jail. If you arrest gangsters,
Yeah.
you need to convict the boss.
Sure. Okay. So let's roll the die. What's going on here with this portrait, this yellow boss? He's got.
He's a bit scary, huh? I think he has a few bad teeth.
Yeah, he has an interesting smile. So I have 2. You know what?
So either you take a potential 1 point,
I could
or
take
you
a
put a
point.
yellow boss in jail. But since you don't have any yellow token right now,
You know what? I'm gonna take the yellow boss because I'm eyeing that bribe. 3 bags of money right there. So.
so right now, now that the boss is in jail,
Okay.
if I land on the bribe, it's worthless. It's
Sure.
0. So I will try to avoid it, and I did 2. So
You'll just
as I
take
said,
the one
yeah, I will
bandit.
take the 1. The bribe is already worthless. The boss is
Good.
in jail.
Cops doing their job. All right. So I got 2. So I think I'm going to take not the bribe. I want to take the bandit, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And now both of us have orange, so we sort of
Have a race.
Yeah, we can team up to put the orange boss in jail because now we both want him in jail.
Got it. Okay.
When you're a 2-player, of course, it's a bit different
Sure.
because I would score 2 points, you would score only 1.
Yeah.
But if you are 3 or 4-player playing, that way you always create you team up for a while. Like we will be okay.
Make
Well, let's
some
try to put him.
alliances.
Yeah. Let's put him in jail, and the other players will be like,
You're
let's try to
already
skip him.
1 ahead.
Except none of them is in jail right now.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 3, so I will go for green. And that's your turn.
Do you know where the inspiration for this game came from?
For this one, honestly, I am not sure.
Maybe
I
watching
just
too
know
many
the-
gangster movies.
Probably. But yeah, this one, the bribe mechanism works really well to explain. Boss escapes, bribe is worth, yeah, he's in jail. And this is now points, so you can flip him over.
Nice. All right.
So my turn, right?
Yes, I put him in jail, and then no, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Do these bosses have names?
I think the graphic designer gave them some names, but I don't remember. There are too many of them. So me, I'm taking the yellow because the yellow boss is already in jail, so I know this is
Got
points
it. Nice.
right away.
Okay, so I might. You know what? I think I'm going to. I think I'll
Blue
go
is
for
3
the
points.
3, yeah. I'll go there because he's already in jail, so I can flip this over.
Yeah,
So now
and
I
you put
have-
him in your success stack.
Exactly. So I have a total of 4. Success stack. I like that.
So for me, I did a 4, but once again, I can stop earlier.
Sure.
Both are in jail, so I'm going to go for the blue, so you cannot get it. If I was going on the yellow, you would have
Oh, darn.
gotten the blue later.
And so we just keep going around.
We keep on going
so
until the
circle
jails
gets smaller.
Actually,
and
yes,
smaller.
we can even move it a bit so it's easier to see.
So what's the end game? When all the bosses are in jail?
When
or
when
it's
the
full?
jails are full. So
Okay.
as I said, 2 will escape, and bribes of those colors will be worth points.
Okay. So 4. I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have not done anything with any of these colors.
Exactly. So which one do you think will end up in jail by the end of the game? If you look, the purple boss is here.
It's already up behind.
So since
And
the jails are
green is
pretty
there,
full,
too.
yeah,
Maybe I'll take this bribe.
yeah,
And
because
hope. Yeah. Okay.
you never know if we get back to them. It's possible, but if we don't, it would have been negative points. So 3. Well, I will do what you did to me, so I put him in jail, and now your bribe is worth 0. And the circle gets tighter and tighter.
Yeah, and it kind of gets more and more exciting too. You can definitely see kind of the physical visualization of the escalation of the game.
Yes.
All right, 4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh,
The red is already in jail.
I want to get this guy. Okay, that's a good suggestion. Thanks.
Yes, but that way I was sure I would be able to jump over the pink boss, which you have already as gangster. So I will gladly go over it. So this
Okay.
remains negative points for the moment. And I will go here. And this is 2 points.
I'm gonna put this guy in here. I'm gonna name him Harry.
You really want him in jail because as
Yeah.
long as he's out, your
I'm gonna get
gangsters are
3.
-3.
Yeah. Oop, 2 points. All right, so I think I'm gonna go for the red. Either.
Yeah, you could go for either, but by stopping on the first one, I can stop on the next one. So
Yeah.
you give me 2 points, which is very nice. Thank you. So
Well,
I
maybe
will,
didn't
I
want
will
you
go
get-
for blue.
Maybe I didn't want you to get in cahoots with all these bribes. Oops. All right, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right,
None of them are in
purple
jail.
you know what? I might go.
You might hedge your bet and take the pink bribe. So
Yeah.
because
so
the bribe is
either
never
or, right? It's like either.
bribes are never negative, right?
Right.
So if you take the pink bribe and the boss escapes, it will be -3 for the gangster and +3 for the bribe.
Sure.
And if you manage to put him in jail, then this gangster will be +3 and the bribe will be 0. So it's even better for you.
All right. Splitting my bets.
So 3. So
I got the orange.
yeah, he's already in jail, so it's easy. That's why if you put some bosses in jail too early, you never know who is going to get the points later.
Got it. All right, I have 4. Ooh.
So you don't want to put the green boss in jail because I have some green gangsters. So you might want to jump over him.
But why would I try helping you? You're my opponent.
No, exactly. So if you skip him, this is -2.
Oh, it's when he's in jail.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Right. That's right. I gotta look.
But at the same time, this is a boss that might not end in jail, so you take the risk of getting -3. Too many decisions right now.
What? What if I think I'm gonna go here, 2, 3, 4, and take the 3 bandits.
So now you really want and the purple and the pink boss in jail, but there is only 1 spot left.
Well, I could, I could have
Oh.
taken the bribe.
Yeah, would have been an option too.
Sure. All right. I got 2, so I'm gonna.
So you
put
really want him in jail, even more
Yeah.
than the pink one.
But this is gonna be the end of the game. right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So now the game stops. So the pink boss escaped.
Okay.
So the bribe is worth +3,
Okay.
but your gangsters are worth -3.
-3.
So this is 0.
Sure.
And now you just have to count your points
Count.
here. So you count the gangster heads.
All right. Thanks, Terrence. All right, 5, 8. I have 12.
And I have 3 and 2, that's 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14, 14, 16, but I have -2 because the green boss is still out.
Yes.
So I'm going back to 14.
Okay, so
So-
you won by 2 points.
Yeah, it was pretty tight.
This was the first time I'm playing this game, guys.
Oh, you did very well.
Thanks. No, you were a great teacher. And we're both very crooked cops.
That's the goal.
So that was a lot of fun. Is this like the only way to play the game?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how the gameplay changes with other players?
So the more player you are, the more, let's say, interaction you will have.
Sure.
Because right now, if both of us gets green, let's say you got like 3 green and me 2 green gangsters.
Yeah.
For me, there will be no point in putting the green boss in jail because you will score
A point
3
higher, yeah.
and I will score 2. So for me, it's, as soon as we have both the same color and we're just 2 players, I want him to keep him out of jail because you will get -3 and me only -2. Whereas if we are 3 or 4 players,
Right.
if we put him in jail, yes, we both score points, but they don't.
Oh.
And as long as he's not in jail, we both have negative points. So
Exactly.
we have a disadvantage compared to the other player. So when you are 3, 4, 5 player, there will be a much more alliance between us. We will try to put the boss in jail. We will try to skip bosses that gives points to the other player. So I can see, okay, maybe I will move by 4, so then you can jump over the boss for sure, and then they don't put him in jail. So you can, the range is pretty small. It's like going from 1 to 4, your
Right.
moves. So you can look a few turns ahead where you don't want him to land
Right.
when it's the other player turn.
There's a few times I was like, I hope he only rolls 2 and not 4, so it doesn't have as much range. So this was really cool. So when was this game released?
So in the US, it's released in January. And in
Oh.
Europe, it's released in March. It was released in March.
Oh, cool.
So we have it for demo and play at the booth, so you can test it. And then at Toy Fair, it comes out.
Oh, wow, that's so... Okay, so I can't even get this game yet.
Right now, no.
I got so excited. So I want to tell everybody in the Twitch chat, I'm going to pull it up. So if you guys have any questions for Jonas and this lovely Kartel game, let me know. And we were having a very interesting conversation before we went live about the journey of a game, because this is so interesting. Like, for example, this is the European box.
Yeah.
And how many languages does the rules come in?
So this one is in 8 languages.
Okay. So you
Um,
got English, French.
German, Italian, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, and Polish.
Wow.
So one of the reasons is Switzerland is a small market, and we already have 3 languages. So we need anyway on our own box
Sure.
French, Italian, German, and usually we also put English.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons to put multiple languages is that in some countries, which are small markets,
Right.
they will not bring 5,000 units of the same
Sure.
game. So by having multiple languages, we can have like one single production. Let's say we produce 5,000, and then we can split it between 8 countries.
Okay.
So it allows our distributor to start with smaller quantities, a bit less risk for some test. And then if we have one common stock and they need a refill before the next production, we can give it to them. Whereas if it was monolingual, it's not possible.
Okay. So you guys, okay, maybe let's back up. It's so interesting to me. So I'm a game designer. I have designed a game. I would approach maybe somebody like
Yeah.
you, Helvetiq, right?
Yeah. Helvetiq.
Helvetiq.
Helvetica is the font.
I'm thinking of the typeface. I would approach you guys, Helvetiq. Maybe you guys are interested in it. Then you would walk through the manufacturing of that.
Yeah,
right?
and the graphic design part.
And the graphic design.
So most of the game designer designs the gameplay.
Right.
Some of them
The
will
mechanics
come, yeah,
and-
mechanics, how to play the roles. Some of them will have a design,
Okay.
but it's very rare. Most of the
Sure.
time, it's the gameplay. Then, yeah, they approach us
And
or
the packaging design, the pieces.
exactly. So then,
Yeah.
in our case, we have a very distinctive design. So we
Sure.
have our own in-house graphic designer. We work with freelancers sometimes, but we have 2 in-house designers.
Yeah.
And so we will like create the design of the pieces, edit the roles,
Sure.
choose the box size,
Give
and so
these
on.
bosses some personalities.
Yeah,
Scary
yeah, actually,
teeth.
my colleague Felix had a lot of fun, like designing the 7 boss and
Yeah.
trying to find distinctive
They're
faces.
very distinctive. Yeah. Like this guy's got a unibrow, and this one is like, oh, the bald guy with the mustache, and yeah, the spiky hair. And I really like the box. It's kind of classy, actually.
Yeah, it's for us it's new. It's the first time we try this
Yeah,
format.
elongated. I like it.
Yeah. We the concept was a bit like a macaron box, you know, like the sweets.
Oh yes, and it's like perfect for like next to the cashier.
Yeah, and you have like a lot of tokens in it, and yeah, it doesn't take space on the shelves, which is another argument for this box.
I love the vertical design. Are there additional like pieces or or is this everything?
This is everything.
Okay.
So yeah, you have the jails and it fits. But we will have another game in the same collection
Okay.
next year.
Oh, all right.
We like the box format, so we will keep the format and have a deal game.
Are you allowed to talk about that other game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It will be called Deal Maker. It's coming out in Essen this year. It's a game where you trade with other players, so you can like make some deals and get some
So
resources.
much
It's like a
money
market.
and scheming in your
Yeah.
games.
But the other one is much more oral. Like you negotiate all the time. It's like a bit like when you go to a market and you negotiate
Yeah.
in the market. Like, I want this. Give me 5 peanuts and I give you 1 gold. It will be a game like that.
Like bargaining and bribing and stuff. All right, I'm looking at the chat room. They're saying that they like your energy.
Yeah, and it's only the 3rd day.
Oh yeah, well it's the most important day, so you have to bring it. Is this your first Gen Con?
Actually, it's my second.
Okay.
I did it in 2014 when I was with Blue Orange.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you are a long time like tabletop veteran?
I mean, long time, no, but yeah, I've been in it since 2014.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool,
I joined
amazing.
Helvetiq in January 2015.
And were you a tabletop gamer before?
When I was a teenager, I was playing Warhammer.
Oh, cool. Me too.
But I stopped it once I went to university.
Yeah, it's a dangerous habit.
Yeah. And it's time consuming, let's say.
Sure.
But yeah, now I play that.
So you were telling me about this story from designer to graphic design, product and packaging design, and then it's manufactured,
Yeah.
right? And then you work with distributors.
Yeah.
So, like after that, like what does that even look like? You negotiate deals? Is it kind of different for everybody, different countries?
Yes. So the way it works, in our case, in the US, France, Belgium, and a few other countries, we have distributors who are exclusive and distribute the whole range. So with a few exceptions, they will take all the new games and distribute them. So they do the sales rep work and deal with retailers, online,
Cool.
physical, and so on.
And that's how it gets into game stores.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because we wouldn't be able to do a good customer service all the way from Switzerland, nor do we want to manage stock in the US.
Yes, that makes a lot
So,
of sense.
Yeah, so we have that. And in some other countries, we have distributors just for 1 or 2 games.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. And then what can we look forward to from Helvetiq?
So right now, the game we just released 2 weeks ago in the US, Team Up, the one that was, I think, showed 2 days ago. This was our big release this year. It's like a wooden game. We will add a new one in this collection next year.
Wow, I love wooden games.
And next year, we will have also an outdoor game
Okay.
in wood. A bit in the same vein as Molki, if you know Molki.
No.
It's like an outdoor game where you throw sticks and try to have some pins fall down. So it's vaguely similar. You play in
Physical
2 teams.
game, yeah.
Yeah. A bit of tactic, a bit of skills.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it will be a big wooden outdoor game for next year. So that should be big.
Sounds like a lot of family-friendly games.
Yeah, so we really focus family, casual gamer. We have a whole range of pocket games you can play with since 6 years old and older. So that's really our target. We don't do games that takes too long to explain. We prefer like
Too many
short
numbers,
games.
yeah.
Yeah, games you can play in 5,
Like
10,
party
15 minutes.
games.
Kids, teenager, adults,
That makes
like
sense.
fillers.
That makes sense that you also partner with Toysmith because they do all these toys and stuff for children and
Yeah.
families.
Toysmith is a really big toy distributor.
Yeah.
And they started to get into board game with us, and now they also have some Spin Master games,
Oh, yeah.
like Santorini.
Sure. I might have heard of that. So we have a little bit more time here, and you have the attention of the internet. Is there anything that you want them to know about this game or this designer or the artist or what it's like for you in Gen Con?
Also, yeah, maybe Gen Con so far, so since the first
Sure.
time for Helvetiq, that's been very positive. We're extremely happy to be here, to be honest. It's a great way to meet people, get
Sure.
feedback, see if the game are well received. Also to know the market better. It's also great to meet other publishers. It's always nice to walk around a bit. We don't have that much time, but we still try to meet some partners. So it's been really fun so far.
And what has the reception been for Kartel?
So Kartel in the US, we only showed it to a few blogs. So far, so good. In France, it's out. In Switzerland too.
Sure.
We have very good feedback. It's a good start. We're happy about it. That's why we will have a second one in the same box format. In Helvetiq, we try to have collections. We love collections.
Yeah.
So we have like a pocket game collections. We have like 6 titles. We have a giant matchbox collection, like games in matchboxes with sticks.
Oh, cool.
And we have like 7 titles. So.
And this is your macaron box collection.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a test. It was well received. We like the format.
Cool.
Doesn't take
And it looks
space.
good on your shelf.
Exactly. So we will probably have at least a second title, maybe more. We are looking for it. So yeah. Also, if there is like game designer watching, we always like to play test new games.
Yeah.
We attend SN, Toy Fair in New York, in Nuremberg, so we always like to meet new designer with family-friendly games.
And I think this is the first time I've talked to somebody who's showing in the entrepreneur row. Can you tell me a little bit more about that area of Gen Con?
So Toysmith is the one who applied for it.
Right.
So as far as I know, it's for mostly new, young companies that
kind
have
of up and coming.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So there is a few companies that are launching their first Kickstarter in the coming month. There is a few other small publishers, and in our case also, it's when we decided to apply for Gen Con, it was too late to have a normal booth.
Right.
And we submitted Entrepreneur Row. You actually submit an application. It's not first come first serve. It's like they receive X amount of application, and then they choose based on what you want to do at Gen Con. So I don't know, they like our application, and we managed to get a booth, so we're very happy.
All the way from Europe. So congratulations. How many other games has Helvetiq also done? Is this like one of the first games?
No. So Helvetiq is 10 years old.
Okay.
It was founded with a first game in 2008.
Okay.
That's a while ago already. Actually, we just celebrated the 10-year anniversary this year. Yeah, we went all the way to Poland to meet one of our manufacturers and visit some partners. And I think we have like 40, 50 games maybe.
Okay.
In the US, we probably around 15, 20, yeah.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Somebody said they want us to play the game again. They came a little later. It's a very quick game, so.
If you have time, yes.
All right, sure. Let's do it. I'm gonna win this time. So do you like shuffle?
Yeah, so you shuffle and make a circle, just me.
Okay, so we'll just do this.
Yeah, it's not too complicated to set up this one.
And then you just make a circle.
Yeah.
Why a circle and not, I don't know, a square?
Oh, you can make a square if you want. Depends on the table you have also. You can even make like some S if you don't have enough space.
Oh yeah, I guess so. And then you just go down the line over and over over again. Okay.
Okay, we need to make it a bit bigger, I think.
This is an oval.
Perfect. As long as we can reach the token when we play.
I think your arms are longer than mine.
Yeah, I can help.
There you go. Okay. So how many demos are you running on the floor? It must be exhausting.
Oh yeah, we speak all day.
Just all day. How many games do you think you've run so far?
Oh, how many I explained?
Yeah.
Oof. At least 30 a day, I would say. At least minimum, yeah.
Yeah, 30?
Yeah, at least.
Wow.
But we are 4 on the booth, so yeah, 2 of us from Switzerland, one person from Toysmith, and actually we partner with retailers, some of their partners. So one store came to help us for the first 2 days, another store is here to help us for the next 2 days. So it's also cool for us. We can meet some of the retailers and they meet us.
That's amazing. So is there any kind of rhyme or reason where you put the cop, or it's just random?
No, it's random.
Okay. And in the rules, is there something about who goes first?
There probably is, and I probably don't know about it.
Because sometimes it's like the youngest person at the table.
Yeah, usually we have some funky stuff on who goes first. In this one, actually, I can check. It's a really good question.
Yeah, I want to play by the rules, even though I take bribes as a cop in this game.
I will go on the French rules.
Okay. Oh, look at that. The rules are just like...
oh no,
like
this one we went for a classic one. Just randomly draw the first player.
Oh, okay, cool. And then also, you have to pop out the little tokens from...
Yeah, there is a punch board, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I mean, let's go for randomly.
you
So
go-
the highest number, I would be
Okay.
2.
Well,
You can roll again.
all right, here we go.
And a 4. Okay.
All right, your turn.
So, as I explained before,
4.
but if some people didn't see it, this is a maximum amount of steps you can take, but you
Sure.
can always take less. So you can always move by
So
1.
up to 4.
Yeah, so it's up to 4. And gangsters are worth points according to the number of heads
Yeah.
on the token. So this is 3 points if I manage to put the blue boss in jail. Otherwise, -3.
Right, so I'm already making a mental note to prevent him from putting this guy in jail.
Exactly. If you can jump over him, that would be perfect.
All right, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. I could take a risk and just take that boss and start trying to collect the red, maybe.
But I'm as likely as you to
Also
go on
try
it,
to
yeah.
collect the red. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, take this yellow token. Hopefully, this guy with the teeth and he has gold teeth.
Oh, yeah, he has really bad ones. So I did a 2.
Really bad ones or really good ones?
Yeah, it might be worth a lot. So I will just go for pink.
All right. So hopefully we do not put the pink or the blue boss in jail. Or maybe
Maybe a bribe. So bribes are worth points if the
Maybe.
boss doesn't go to jail. So since I won,
I'm gonna take the bribe and I'm gonna try my best to make sure the pink boss does not go to jail.
where is he? Oh,
Right here.
Oh. So I'm 2 again. So I could go for orange or yellow, but orange boss is right here, and I don't know if we will do multiple rounds. I think you like to put the boss in jail very quickly, so
Sure.
I might just team up with you and take
Okay,
a yellow one.
So we both want to take this guy down now. All right. Okay, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have. Okay, none of us have done anything with purple, red, or orange.
Yeah.
You know what?
You could go on purple, but then the boss is right after it. So if I do a 4, I will
Skip
jump
him.
over him.
But
However,
if I take
fail,
the bribe, then you'll be motivated to put him in jail.
yes,
Right.
but I won't be able because the maximum is 4. So if you go here, the maximum where I can go is here if I'm lucky.
Right,
So
exactly. All right.
you should be able to jump over him actually. 4. And now I really want him to. I want him in jail, so I'm going to move slowly.
All right. Well, so all right.
3.
That's 3. So I'm up to here now. Well, part of me is like, you're going to put him in jail because I have the money.
Yes.
But if I just go ahead and just take, now I'm kind of putting, I have a benefit if he goes to
Hedging
jail.
your bet is a good
yeah, or if he doesn't go to jail.
So if he goes to jail, the bribe is worth 0,
Sure.
but the bandit will be worth 2 points. So actually,
So
right
what are
now,
you going to do?
right now you're at +1 because this is +3 and this is -2.
Is it a rule that you have these available?
Yes,
to see?
it's a rule.
Okay.
But
Because I could just be like, why are you looking
no.
here?
So right now you are at +1. If I put him in jail, the bribe is 0 and the bandits are +2. So it would improve your score a bit. So let's keep him out of jail.
All right.
Also, I took a risk and I have so many colors now. I have a lot of bosses I want in jail. So and there is only 5 space. So
Sure. All right. So I think we both want
The yellow.
Yeah.
Or-
Even though we both have the same. So I think I'm going to.
except then I'm jumping on the 3 right away.
Yeah.
If you
But
put him-
I'm thinking about jumping on the 3. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Last time we barely went around twice. Is that normal for a 2-player game?
It really depends how fast you push
Sure.
the boss in jail. Right now, we jumped over like 4 of them already, so we might do a bit more rounds this
Yeah.
time. But I really want a pink in jail, so up 3. So now he's in jail, so I'm flipping my gangsters. They're worth 2 points now, and you can flip your bribe, which is worth 0 now.
Okay. Oh,
And
darn
we
it.
can tighten a bit, or a little circle. So you can feel the pressure.
It's like a cucumber. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so, let's go for the. Where's my red boss?
Red is here.
You have the money. I'm gonna
go against me.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So, I already have so many colors.
Yeah, you should get.
I'm going to stick with blue. I cannot put them all in jail otherwise.
All right. Okay. 2. I don't want you to get that blue boss in jail because that will give you 4 points.
Yes.
So if you could roll up to 4.
Yeah, if you move by
here, it would definitely. If I move 1, you wouldn't be able to make.
I need a 4, and
Yeah.
if I do any other result, I won't be able to put him in jail.
Okay, 2.
I'm sorry, I'm very lucky today. So he's in jail, so my gangsters are now worth
4
points instead of being negative points.
All right, so let's see.
More purple?
More purple. Let's put him in jail. Oh, he's all the way over here. I think we'll go around this time.
There is still 3 spots.
2. All right, I'm going to go for more purple.
So now if I can go to a 4 again and jump over the... I told you I'm lucky today.
Oh, darn it. I like the bit of the balance of chance and strategy in Kartel. All right, 2. Well. I think we both want the yellow boss, and I still have
Oh,
more.
right now I don't want him in jail anymore.
Oh, because
you're at -5, at -2.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. If we are more than 2 players,
Got
we
it.
would definitely both try to put him in jail. But because we are only 2, as soon as you have more points than me, I will try everything I can to jump over him again.
I might want to mitigate that.
With the bribe.
Yeah, with the bribe. Because I'm not collecting orange right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's maybe not a good time to start a new collection. Keeping a small amount of color is usually best.
Yeah, but
So
you're not following your own advice.
Yeah, I know. I was too happy jumping over some boss.
Sure.
So the blue boss being already in jail, this is worthless. Pink boss, however, he's in jail, so this is 2 points. So yeah.
Okay. All right. What am I gonna do?
There is a lot of bribes here.
Yeah. Okay, 2.
Oh, so this is worth 0, the boss is in jail. And this... Oh, you already have green, actually, so...
Yeah, I'll go for the green.
So I don't want the red boss in jail, and you want him in jail.
Yeah, I do want him in jail.
And you're going to be able to put him in jail.
Yeah,
because I cannot jump over it this time.
Yes, exactly. So you're gonna either take a bribe from blue, orange, or green.
Yeah, I'm going to bet on green.
Okay. So I definitely could collect
Oh, you can, yeah.
red, which is what
whatever
I
you roll.
because that will negate your bribe.
Oh yeah, it's really good for you.
Yeah, this is great.
So my bribe is
Oops.
0, and your bandits are worth 3 points.
Yes, finally, I got some points here.
Yeah, I have to say.
But I have more, organized collection. All right. Okay. So.
You can jump over the orange boss, and this will be negative points for me.
Of course, I will do that. Okay. 2.
Oh, perfect. Pink is already in jail.
Oh, cool. So I do get these points.
And you get 3 points, the most you
Yes.
can. 2. Oh well. So this is directly points, and we can do this. Yeah, the circle is really small. This time we went around much more. And there is still 2 spots in jail.
We're very tricky about the bosses.
Yeah, but I think you are going
3.
to put him in jail.
I am going to put him in jail. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I have choices here. Okay.
Oh, it's exactly
3,
the same, actually.
5. Yeah, 5 or 5. And I have the... Okay. But...
But yellow would give me more points than purple.
I want to take purple.
Purple is much better,
But
yeah.
you will probably also...
I will not put yellow in jail. It gives you way more points than me.
Yeah, but then that would be endgame. And you're ahead.
The thing is, the success stack, we keep it in one stack.
So that you
And I was ahead, but now that you are scoring 5 points with the purple, I'm having some doubts.
Yeah, you're doubting.
I don't remember what I have in it.
Yeah.
Do I have like 1s or 3s?
Yeah. And also the bribes are just zeros anyway.
Yeah, and I mean right now I also have a lot of... Oh yeah, you have more negative points. Oh, maybe I put him in jail, yeah. No, okay, let's keep it going.
Okay.
I just really don't want the green boss in jail. That would be terrible.
Oh, that would be great for me. All right, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would probably invest more in the green. Let's see.
But then blue were points. Already safe ones. And now I can get them.
Okay.
Yep. But now, oh yeah, now you have a chance. If you do a 4. Ah, perfect.
All right. So this is interesting though, because this is the end of the game and I
So
still
this is 0.
don't know who
This
won.
is 1. And me, I have -4.
Okay, and I'm gonna be this just turns to 0, right?
No, because
No.
the boss is out. This is +3.
becomes
So
3.
this
But
this
these
negates.
are gonna be
Yeah.
-5. Yeah.
So this is
so
+3,
these are kind
and
of-
those are -5. But yeah,
So this is gonna be -2.
so you have -2.
Yeah.
And me, I have -4, and let's count.
All right. 4.
I have 16 again, but this time I have -4.
I
So I
have
have only 12.
15.
Congratulations!
All right, that was fun. I picked that up pretty quickly.
You said you would win, and you won.
I also wanted to roll a 3 that time, but it didn't happen. So that, I think, really proves to me that this is a great game to bring with your family, play with your nieces and nephews, your cousins.
Yeah, it's
you know,
up to 6
children.
players, so you can be quite a lot around it.
Yeah, that was great. And how long did that take? That took like what, 15 minutes, and we were explaining it.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
quick, and this second game we did a bit more turns, so I would say around 15 minutes, give or take.
Cool.
If you're a 6 player, of course, a bit longer than when you're 2.
So I have a quick question. Is there any plans for an expansion or a sequel?
No, we do like really family-oriented games. It's usually we don't have expansion, but we have collections, as I said.
Sure. So what's the next macaron game?
So as I said, it's a deal maker thing where we'll
Okay.
trade cards, and also it will be out in Essen
Okay.
and probably Toy Fair in the US.
Yeah. When is Essen?
October.
October. So
Around the 25th, I think.
And where's that based out of?
In Essen, in Germany. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty cool if you have a chance to go. It's
Yes.
really different from Gen Con.
Exactly.
Gen Con is one hall with publisher and a lot of other hall with a lot of things happening.
Right.
Essen is maybe 8 halls, but all of them are filled with publishers. There is no like free gaming space, not too much. It's you play on the publisher booth.
It's more commercial.
It's more focused on purely board game. You don't have as much Magic, the Gathering, or
Or like
role playing.
tabletop RPGs.
But in terms of the width, like the number of different publishers you can see, you have all the international one, even the small one. You will have like Taiwanese, Japanese publishers,
Oh,
and
interesting.
Korean publishers, who are not here. No, in Essen, if you want to see games from all around the world,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
I would love to know more about just the gaming scene in Europe. I've never been, and I know it's completely different than America. What have you kind of noticed?
Yeah, so it's if we compare still at the convention level, Gen Con will be more gamer than Essen in a way.
Yeah.
So I think in the US the gamer part is still pretty big. In Europe it's big too, but if we take France, I don't know very well the other markets. I know Switzerland and France. France is a bit bigger. It's very developed. It's one of the biggest board game market. And the casual plus games
Sure.
are really big now. I mean, you still have like very, very heavy games,
Right.
but let's say games between 15 to 45 minutes that retails around $20 are a really big segment of the market now.
No, I would say because of Amazon and crowdfunding that party games have just exploded and just changed tabletop gaming around the world.
Oh yeah. Like party games are huge, but Amazon is not as big in France as here. That's the main difference. France and Switzerland, we are really lucky to have really, really strong board game stores around the country. You really have a lot of them, like specialized board game stores in city centers in France and in Switzerland. It's not uncommon. There is a very, very strong gaming store community.
Community.
And the board game stores are not like figurines; they're actually pure board games.
Just board games, not just not collectibles and comic books and other stuff.
So yeah, we're really, really lucky as publishers to have that, because that way, when you have a good new game and stores like it, they will get the word out. Whereas if you have only online, the game can be good or not. At first, it's like, how do you rank it better in Amazon? And that's more marketing than actually having like passionate people recommending your games to players.
So it sounds like you guys work very closely with your distributors to convince like retailers to carry a game.
Yeah.
And what is that like? Like, do you just play the game and be like, do you think this is great?
So yeah, that's that's at least how we do it in Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's in Switzerland we distribute ourselves, so we visit the stores, we make them play the game.
Yeah.
That way they played it, they can see if they like it, and you only sell what you like. So if you don't go, you don't visit, then it's harder for the store to understand it. So unless there is a big buzz and a big demand for like casual games, I still think it's the best way to visit the stores and make them play.
And then I have something that I'm always curious about. Do you feel that when you make these standalone small party games like this, they have a lifetime where they're released, people are talking about it, and then they die?
So I think it's longer than a gamer game, unless so a gamer game, unless it becomes huge, you will have the buzz, if there is buzz. So everyone who wants it will buy it right away. Because people who buy, like, let's say, $60, $50 games, big ones, they follow the news, let's say.
Right.
So they know when it's coming out, it's expected, and if they want it, they will buy it right away. So 3 months after, everyone who wanted it will have it.
Okay.
So unless it becomes really big, word of mouth, and it reaches
like
another...
really peaks.
Yeah, and otherwise, maybe after that, it can reach another crowd, if the word of mouth starts, but otherwise, you have 3 months. Whereas, for those type of games, people who buy it, they don't care if it came out a month ago or 6 months ago or a year ago. So either it comes out, it really doesn't meet its public, then it dies pretty fast, there is no reorder. But otherwise, it can last 4 or 5 years easily, because people who will buy it are not the one who will say, okay, I want to buy it, but it's already 6 months old and there is a new one coming now. It's like, no, it's a nice game, I played it at my friend's place, and then you have more time to create word of mouth. But it's getting tougher because there's a lot of new release, so it needs to start strong, but it can stay longer.
Oh, so it has kind of a longer lifetime and sustainability.
If it succeeds,
if it's a good game.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have about 13 minutes or so. If there are any people who they're a designer or they want to publish, their friends' games, like they're up and coming, they want to be an entrepreneur's row, like. What advice do you have for them?
So if they want to publish a game as an
author,
So as an author,
or how would they talk to somebody like Helvetiq?
So actually, I think in board game it's great. It's still really people are really easy to reach. So the best way for a new author is to just send an email before any big trade show or convention, and usually most publisher will gladly take a meeting, 15 minutes, half an hour meeting, to meet even new authors.
Oh, cool.
Usually they will ask maybe to read the rules first. So please send me the rule, and if the rules are cool, they will be like, either send me a prototype or, okay, let's meet, SN is in a month.
Okay.
You can come and show me your game. We still take walk-in also. So even if you don't have a meeting and you have a game and you want to show it to us, you can come over, and if someone is available, my colleague, my boss, who will play it. So I think it's still pretty easy to meet publishers, and publishers are always eager to meet new authors because you never know.
Yeah, that's like very promising and inspiring for anybody who's like, I have an idea for a board game, or I know these people who have sit on prototypes and they've like been polishing it for years, and I guess they don't have the courage, or they're a little intimidated.
It takes I think being a board game author is like half of it is sales. You still have to sell your prototype to the game publisher. And the biggest advice would be learn how to explain it.
Yeah.
Because if you come to a publisher, meeting or no meeting, if you can't explain the game in a
That's-
very understandable way,
That's hard.
especially if it's in the middle of SN or Gen Con, you will be tired.
Yeah.
Publishers will be tired. They have meeting all day. So
Right.
if it's a complicated game and it's not well explained,
Right.
we will just not get it. And since we can play test like 20, 30 games a day during those shows or more,
Yeah.
the first impression is super important. So you really have to rehearse your speech.
Wow. So you said speech, so I should prepare like if I can describe my game in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like at least during the first minute you need to explain what's the goal
Right.
of the game, and also it's nowadays I would say it's really important to know what's your target.
Yeah.
So is it family game, gamer game, cooperative? Do you play solo? Like how many players? And often we will meet some authors. We'll have I have like 10 games. Among those 10, there's like those 4 are for families, those 2 are for kids, those 3 are more
So
party.
you're trying to fill your roster.
And exactly, they will come and they will tell us this, and we'll be okay. Out of the 10, right now family games we already have enough for next year. So maybe we want only to see the party game. So
Right.
if you come and you can tell us what's the target, then we can decide if we want to play test it. Whereas if you show it right away and we are really not looking for it, you lost your time and we lost our time.
Wow.
And yeah, the first minute, like learn how to say what's the goal of the game. Like don't explain without saying the goal.
You gotta have your elevator pitch down pat, but publishers are willing to meet. That's great news for people. And then in terms of, I'm also very curious about this as a designer. If I am in the process of iterating and playtesting my game, is there like a target number that a good designer should be like, I have playtested this game with 100 people or 30 people, because sometimes it's hard to test
to find
that
people.
much.
Honestly, I think it really depends on the complexity of the game.
Sure.
Like,
So how about like something like this? It's more family friendly, more casual.
Yeah, I mean this one, I don't know how many times the author tested it.
Sure.
On our side, a game like this, where the mechanic is not too complicated and it's easy to see if there is no bugs.
Right.
We played it like maybe ourselves like 10, 20 times, and we played it, but yeah, over 6 months, and then we probably tested it. I think one time like every year, once a year, we try to invite the Basel Game Club to come,
cool.
and we test with them the new games. My boss tests it with his kids usually also. So when it's a kids game, he will play test it with his 2 daughters, and some friends also who have kids over. So yeah, but it's not too complicated as a game. So like around 10, 20 times.
Oh wow, amazing. Well, even like internally, like 20 times, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's.
But you said like run this game like 30 times at Gen Con.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like you play it like 2, 3 times. You're like, okay, it seems good. Let's play test it more. Then you play it with the rest of the team. So maybe you played it like once or twice, and you show it to the rest of the team in 2 or 3 separate occasions.
Sure.
It's already like 5, 6 times, and then when you design it, you play it again. When you write the rules, you play it again.
Okay. Can you remind us where, because this game isn't out yet, where can they get it once it is out?
So,
especially because we have people watching from anywhere on Twitch, right?
So in the US, I think in most toy and game stores who want to order it, once it comes out, it's through Toysmith. So Toysmith has a really, really good network.
Right.
But then I don't really know who their clients are.
Okay,
they have like 2,000 or 3,000 toy stores clients.
Okay. Or maybe online somewhere.
It will be online for sure.
Probably the online retailers that work with Toysmith.
Yeah. No, it will be online on probably most platform, I guess. All the stores can order it. I think Toysmith has really a lot of clients. Yeah.
And then where can we find more about Helvetiq, and then also all the little collections of games? It sounds like different categories that you guys are building.
So it's 3W Helvetiq, which is HELVETIQ.
It's on the bottom of our
of the
screen on the overlay. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's not super easy to spell when you just hear it for the first time. So yeah, on our website you will have everything. We have a YouTube channel also.
Oh, cool. What's on the YouTube channel?
For the moment, we try to do rules.
How to play?
Yeah, how to play. So we don't have all the games yet.
Sure.
This
Is
one.
this game on
We are at the last stage of reviewing, like maybe fourth review of the video. So I
Okay.
think within 2 weeks it will be out.
there? Okay, amazing.
And we have most of the pocket collection I was mentioning. It's there.
Cool. So let me talk. Can you elaborate? Did you say that you had like Matchbox games?
Yeah. So we have games that are roughly this size.
Sure. Are they all card games?
So they're all card game with wooden sticks. So in
Okay.
every box you have like cards and sticks.
But what are the sticks for?
So it depends on the game. We have like a word game, we have a domino style game, we have a
okay.
game of visual logic.
All
So
right.
the concept is to have a giant, the box is actually a giant matchbox. So it actually slides from the inside.
Okay.
And on the side of the box you even have the little texture, so it feels like the side of a
So
real matchbox.
It's not just the shape like this. It's actually a matchbox.
The box is actually similar to a like oversized
Sure.
matchbox,
Yeah.
and inside you always have cards and sticks. But then we have 7 different titles. There is like party game, a trick-taking game,
Sure.
also from Knizia actually, called Zen Master. Yeah, we have a word guessing game.
cool.
There is a lot of whole range. It's all
Amazing.
6+, 8+
Sure.
in terms of age.
And then also, can you talk about how much this is going to retail for?
So this one is 18 euros. So in US dollar, it should be around 20 to 22.
Yeah.
Because yeah, right now it's something like this.
So yeah, I think it's a 1.5 or.
It's closer now. No, yeah, now it's the euro became strong society.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we know that
Almost
because
double, yeah.
we buy we sell in euro, they buy in dollars. So
Got
yeah,
it.
no, it's almost on par.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for everybody who is tuning in here.
Yeah, thank you.
And make sure to visit Helvetiq on the Gen Con floor. If you're watching this when you're in line and bored, you don't know what to do. They're on Entrepreneurs Row. What booth number?
2956.
2956. Thank you so much for this is fun. I think I would like play this with my like nieces and nephews. I think this is a perfect game, and I want to know more about these bosses. Why are we putting them in jail?
They probably did something bad, but I mean, if you take bribe, you can help some escapes.
All right. Are we ready to transition over? Thank you so much. Take care.
Oh, thank you.
And don't go away.